Closure. Filling gas functional grammar approach. The students are Glenis María Mitola Mercado,
Lina Marcela Ramírez Vélez,
Wilson Josué Segura,
the activity that we are going to present to you is designed with the grammatical gap filling the technique, also known as space filling. The activity is aimed at sixth grade students with an adult elementary or beginner level. The topic is classroom objects. The grammar focus is demonstrative determiners. The goal is to know the demonstrative determiners and use them in different communicated real situation and context, mainly to talk about classroom objects. The competence are listening, reading, and speaking. And the learning outcome is the students are going to be able to identify the demonstrative determiners in different formats and resources and to use them in different communicated real situation and context, especially for talking about class object. Where at activity, the teacher holds a pencil near him. Then he say and write on the board, this is a pencil. Moves away from the pencil. Then he say and write on the board, that is a pencil. Hold 3 books near him. Then he say and write on the board, these are books. Moves away from the books. Then he say and write on the board, those are books. She repeat this action referring to different classroom objects with the volunteer participation of a student. It is a speech step that the majority of the students paid attention and participate of the activity.
okay. In the first moment, we are going to look at the noticing pass. Now the teacher will read to the student two texts and relate to objects in the classroom and with demonstratives and determiners. When the reading is done and the students have paid attention, they will be given a worksheet with an activity that consists of having the student fill in the blanks by reading the worksheet and taking into account the readings done by the teacher in the first part. On the activity, it refers to objects that are nearby. In the second part of worship, next is referred to objects that are far away from the person who is talking. Okay, and my partner continues.
Okay, now the next step of the class is the exploring moment or the core activity. in this part, the teacher distributes amongst the students the original complete text. The students, after this, the students are going to compare the original text with their own answers. Where their answers differ from the original text, the students should either justify their own answers or explain why they should change them to those in the original texts. And finally, the teacher are gonna be a general check of the answers and give them feedback in a general way as well. After this, the teacher are gonna ask some questions to the students in order they to reflect about the former activities, and in order the students discover by themselves the grammar pattern that there is there is across all these activities. So here we have two examples of questions, and after a short discussion about these questions, the teacher gives a short grammar explanation about the topic, and in this case, demonstrative determinants. The third and final step is moment of the class is the practicing. First of all, the teacher goes around the class asking individual students some questions. For instance, what is this? What is that? Taking into account the number of objects and the distance to them, the students are going to try to answer the teacher's question. There are going to be different level of answers. And the teacher, it is expected that the teacher consider all these different level of answers in order to give the assessment process, or to do the assessment process. Then the students are going to work in pairs, and they're going to practice the next short dialogues, referring to 4 different classroom objects, and interchanging roles. The dialogues are, or part of the dialogues are, what is this? This is a pencil case. What are those? Those are crayons. And the third and final part of this moment is that each pair, once have practiced alone, are gonna to make a short presentation to the rest of their mates. Are gonna to represent the short dialogue using the grammar structures presented by the teacher during the class. And it is important that the students interchange roles and refers to the classroom objects assigned by the teacher. With all these activities, the teacher, we consider that the teacher is going to be able to assess the whole activity, and to evaluate the students as well. That was our presentation. Thank you very much, teacher, for your attention. Bye-bye. See you.
See you. Thank you.